Morning Year 5, I hope we're well and I hope it wasn't too hot for you last week. So let's have a look at our learning for today. So again, we're going to continue with our reading, and hopefully now you've finished that Matilda text. Hopefully you enjoyed reading that. And so this, for the last few weeks, we're going to be concentrating on this classic. So C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. So for today we were going to be reading chapter 1 and our questions are going to be based on that chapter. So if you pause the video now, guys, and there are some mixed Viper questions, and I've also put in what Viper it is related to on the side. You can see that there. Okay, so let's see how you got on with those questions. And there are examples of my answers. So check against yours. Make sure again you're writing in those full sentences and including as much detail as possible. Okay, so moving on to our maths then. And today we're going to be looking at using the inverse function. So a little bit of revision for the next few weeks. So if you click that link in your learning pack, that will direct you to a video that's going to help you and get you started. And then if you click this link as well, that's another video that's going to help you for today. Okay, so hopefully you found those videos useful. If you pause the video now, you've got 14 do-it questions to have a go at, and hopefully the videos will help you work these out. Okay, and moving on to secure it and deepen it, I've combined the two for this one because it's a bit of a longer activity. So if you pause the video and have a go at that, make sure you're following the rules, because there are a few rules with this task, and there's a couple of questions at the end which you can answer. Okay, so let's see how you got on. So if you pause the video and have a look at your answers and compare them to mine. And these are the answers for that maze problem, the secure it and deepen it questions. So have a look at that. They were just some all the various options that they came up with. Okay, and keep going with those times table rock stars. It will make a huge difference if you are 100% sure on your times tables when you return shortly after the summer break. Okay, and moving on to our writing then for today, and we're going to explore some narrative this week. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on that this particular video. So if you click that link in your packs and watch that video through, that's what we're going to base our story writing on this week, and we're going to be exploring speech for today's lesson. So hopefully you enjoyed that video that you've just seen. You may remember it from a previous lesson that we've done this year. So what we're going to look at today is we're just going to focus on what the characters say. So in the next couple of slides there's going to be some pictures which I've taken from the video, and you need to decide what the characters might say to each other in each of the pictures. And remember, it's only what they say. You don't need to include speech marks at this point. We'll do that tomorrow. Okay, so if you pause the video or have a look in your learning packs, there's a number of pictures, and in those boxes next to it you can include some of the spoken words that the characters might say. Just make sure you know who is saying what. So you just need to say who is speaking in those particular pictures. Okay, and a couple more pictures. And now on to our SPAG revision for today. So if you just pause the video and have a go at those 6 questions. And just check how you've got on with those answers there. Okay, so that's the end of our learning for today. Well done if you've got towards the end of that. Make sure that you, if you want me to check any answers or ask any questions, make sure you email me at the class email.